Hello, everyone, and welcome to This Week on Randy's Old Time Radio Shows. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Randy's Old Time Radio Show's weekly update. New feature I'm going to be bringing to you where I'm going to tell you the week in advance of shows that are going to come up. You won't see those shows until they are published, but I can tell you what those shows are. So there'll be two types of shows. One will be a premiere, and premieres are just basically shows that I have not published on the site yet, but I want you to know that the series exists, or I publish them and there's all the shows that I have. So tonight, the premiere would be on September 23rd, 2024, and that premiere is Dr. Dimension. There's 14 episodes in this audiobook, 4 hours and 43 minutes long, about a crazy, wild-haired scientist, kind of like a Doc Brown from Back to the Future, and his young associates, and they take junk parts, and they create a spaceship and fly off into the cosmos to have whatever adventures they're going to have. And then at midnight on September 24th, which would be our Tuesday shows, and our Tuesday shows would be CBS Radio Mystery Theater from October 7th, 1977, called The Adventures of Burl Cornett, and this is a Sherlock Holmes a tale of a father who apparently apprehends his son trying to steal valuable gems from an ancient crown left in his father's care. And on the 24th, we'll have a comedy, because Tuesday is comedy night, and we'll have a comedy called 15 Minutes of Misery. If you're a fan of Australian or British humor, you might like this. This is from February 3rd, 1999. And then we'll go over, still on Tuesday and the 24th, we'll go over to Father Knows Best, called Superstitious Folk, from May 25th, 1950. And if you like Father Knows Best on television, you will probably like Father Knows Best. It's basically the same show, just in radio format. And then we're going to go over to jump to the 25th, and on the 25th, which is a Wednesday, it's kind of a drama night, Manhunt, called Surgery Slaying. I don't have a date on this one, nor a synopsis on the show. Manhunt, episode number 19. Of course, if you listen to the show and you want to add a synopsis to it, right down on the bottom of the show while you're listening to it, in the comment section, put the synopsis in there, and then I'll stick it into the title area, and then everybody will know what it's about. Also on the 25th, we'll go over to CBS Radio Mystery Theater again, which plays almost every night. Well, it does play every night. I've got about a year and a half, maybe 2 years left of shows to be putting up. So we'll be having CBS Radio Mystery Theaters for quite a while. We're into October 10th, 1977, and this series goes into sometime in 82 or 83, I believe, off the top of my head. But anyways, this one is called The Actress, and this is a story about an actress who's slowly losing her own self in the life of the tragic character that she once enacted. And then we'll go over to Intrigue, Sinister Aaron, another drama from August 14th, 1946. And then we'll go over to Thursday, September 26th. That will be a science fiction night, something to do with, sci-fi, flying in the air, something a little science fiction-y. And our first case is Radio Mystery Theater, the case of Chateau Marquis. And it's from October 12th, 1977. A wounded horse is the only witness to the disappearance of a rich man, and his nephew is apprehended for it. And then we'll go to Captain Midnight. Captain Midnight is from December 12th, 1939. And this is a serial, and the serial was done for, geared towards kids. And this one is called Chuck and Patsy Escape. I'm not sure how many episodes, but there's a bazillion episodes of these things. And then also on Thursday, we'll go over to Hop Harrigan again, a show that was geared towards kids, from September 23rd, 1942, and that was called the Messerschmitt Cannon, part number 3. Now, unfortunately, with these serials, there were a lot of episodes, and these serials are just about 15 minutes in length, and there are a lot of episodes that are not there. So my theory is it's best to play what we have rather than not play it, even though it's incomplete. So on the 27th, on Friday the 27th, this is kind of, a drama night, another drama night, theater night. We go to General Electric Theater for episode number 6 called The Virginian from August 13th, 1953. And once we get done with that one, we have the Casablanca Hollywood Players from December 25th called All Through the House. I don't have storylines on those at all. And then on the 27th, we have our daily radio mystery theater, and this is called The People of Sisora from October 14th, 1977. And this is a man spots another at a restaurant dinner and pins him down as the ultimate threat to mankind. Sounds like a Twilight Zone episode. And then we go over to Saturday, which is our miscellaneous night. I have no idea what these shows are. There's stuff like poems and interviews and just stuff that I really can't catalog into one particular thing. But as always, there's a CBS Radio Mystery Theater. So on the Saturday the 28th, we have from October 15th, 1976, we have A Point in Time. And this is two hikers encounter a strange town in the mountains that is stuck in the 1920s. Now, I've listened to this one. It's a pretty good one. So you're going to want to, if you like sci-fi kind of things, you're going to like this one. And then we go over to Destination Freedom. Poet of Pine Hill, James Weldo, I think is pronounced. I have no synopsis on that one. I have no idea what it entails. And then we have Good News, Frank Morgan, and that was from May 10th, 1938. And then we hop over to the 29th, and the 29th is on a Sunday. And Sundays are cop shows. First, we have Calling All Cars, The Smash Windshield from February 7th, 1934. My goodness, 90 years ago. And we also have 21st Precinct called The Dog Day from September 15th, 1953. And then our last one for the week, CBS Radio Mystery Theater called Return Engagement from October 17th, 1977. This is an intriguing tale of an age actor turned small-time hoodlum. So that's it for the next 7 days. I tell you what, if you listened this far and you liked what I had to say, you like what I'm doing, this does take a little bit of time to do. Let me know in the bottom if I got enough of you that like me giving you a synopsis of what's coming up during the week. Let me know. Put it down there. Say, hey, Randy, keep putting up the week in review. And we'll go from there. If you don't like it, tell me, hey, you don't like it. This is off the cuff. I'm just reading from the shows that are up there. If I have plots, I'll put plots up there. But if plots aren't there and you listen to a show, how about taking a couple minutes and when you're listening to that show, add the plot to it. It'll help me. It'll help everyone else who listens to it. With that, I'll see how this week's go, and I'll see you on the next update.